Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Jim McCoy, and Kellen Klecker sitting in with me for the first quarter of play. Over on the camera, David Alvarez. We're at Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon, and we thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight, we are featuring the Rogue River Chieftains versus the Cascade Christian Challengers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search TableRockSports.net and click on the red subscribe button. We'll let you know when games go live. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we return, Kellen and I will talk a little bit about what's coming up tonight between the Challengers and the Chieftains here on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation, that midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2. What it is this, you see this jack right here? Hang on.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Cascade Christian Pavilion. Jim McCoy along with my special guest, Kellen Klecker. And we are broadcasting live from Cascade Christian High School. Girls action this evening as the Chieftains take on the Challengers. And right now, the Challenger girls that were winless in league last year looking pretty sharp. They had a big come-from-behind victory on Saturday against Douglas. What were some of the things you saw in as far as you look at last year's team versus this year's team? What are some of the things that you're seeing that are leading to the improvement of the team?
Yeah, I think that they've done a really good job of improving during the off season, and they were setting up plays for their teammates against Douglas on Saturday night. So I think that's how they got that win.
Yeah, well, you know, I think a lot of people, like last year, it seemed like most every game that we were talking about Jordan Jones and Timna Robertson, and they're quality players, and you expect that they will still continue to lead the charge. But what I think is cool this year, and we saw it in the Douglas game, is we're seeing other players that are beginning to become more involved and make bigger contributions. Maybe you can talk a little bit about that, some of the things that maybe you see from a Grace McCauley or a Taylor Folan or an Emma Coates.
Yeah, I think Grace is one of the better players on this team for sure. I also think that Emma and Taylor play a big role in this team too, for sure.
Well, there's a lot of depth on this team, and it's a really young team, but you know how that works because over on the boys' side of the ledger, we have one senior on the Challenger boys varsity roster, and it's kind of interesting to see, you know, usually you think it's going to be a senior that's going to probably be the big leader on the team and stuff like that, but I would imagine for the boys team, that's a little bit different. Who are some of the guys that are kind of the leaders on your team?
Yeah, Austin and Tristan are probably, and Peyton, those three are probably the biggest leaders on our team, and they do a really good job of taking leadership for all of us, and we're super thankful for them.
You betcha. Well, now coming into tonight, Challenger boys are coming off of a big game against Junction City last night. Junction City showed, I think, why they're one of the top teams in the Oregon 4A. And still, you can't help but wonder what that game might have been like with a 7-foot rim protector in the game and how that might have worked out. But tonight, you turn right around, and the boys and girls both are playing the Rogue River Chieftains. Both programs are kind of going through a period of struggle right now. But I can imagine, you could speak to this, how, it's important to take every opponent seriously, that your coaches will get you prepared the same way they would if you were playing the defending state champion.
Yeah, as Coach Moore says, you respect your opponent and then you go out and dominate. So we don't ever overlook our opponent, and then we just wait till we go play and see how it goes.
Absolutely. Well, what we'll go ahead and do right now, we'll take one more final timeout, and then we'll get ready to bring you the Challengers and the Chieftains. They're coming to you live from the Cascade Christian Pavilion here on TableRockSports.net. So is that working better for you now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
We're going to go ahead and bring it right back here to the Cascade Christian Pavilion this evening. The national anthem will be sung by Mackenzie Bonner and Maggie Padilla. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to the public address announcer, Tom O'Sullivan at courtside.
Dear Father, Lord, we thank you for these nights that we get together and play a sport that we all love. Just thank you for the efforts and the abilities that you've given these ladies here tonight and the men that follow to play this game. And we pray that everything they do here out on the court will just glorify you, Lord. I pray for safety for the players, the officials, for wisdom for them as well, and for the coaches, Lord. And as always, we pray for safe travels as we all depart from here this evening. May everything we say and do glorify you, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor our veterans, current servicemen and women, and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to protect our freedoms. As Cascade Christian student athletes Mackenzie Bonner and Maggie Padilla honor America by singing our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars
Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for the visiting chieftains of Rogue River High School. A 5'9" junior, number 2, Susie Smith. A 5'11" senior, number 10, Grace McQueen. A 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Jaden Gillette. A 5'7" sophomore, number 14, Lizzie Smith. And a 5'9" senior, number 22, Kyla Kindle. The Chieftains head coach is Ryan DePole. Assistant coaches are Lauren King and Ron Ledoux.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineup for tonight's ball game. The challengers come out with Emma Coates, Timna Robertson, Jordan Jones, Taylor Follett, and Grace McCauley. For the Chieftains, their starting lineup features Susie Smith. They also have out there Jaden Gillette. Also in the lineup, wearing number 10, is Grace McQueen. We also have Lizzie Smith in there. And Kyla Kendall. Tap controlled by Rogue River, but taken away by the challengers. Jones at the corner of the free throw line. Works it for Robertson. Swings it around the horn. And the basket's good. I don't care who you are, Kellen, you got to like it when you bag the first shot of the game.
That's right. It's a great feeling.
Kind of builds that confidence and gets you going from there. Turnover by Rogue River. Challengers bring the ball out of backcourt. Coming off a win, a big win, come from behind against Douglas on Saturday. Shooting from the baseline, Grace McCauley. And Kellen, what are you thinking in terms of the confidence of this challenger team so far?
It's going to be a good night for them.
I think so. Shot from downtown, that's Grace McQueen. Good looking shot, you can't get it to stick. Quickly up the floor they go. The challengers, Robertson to McCauley. Quick ball movement, Jones, she's got the range, and she buries it.
Haven't missed yet.
Well, I tell you, with Jones, what do you think about probably in a perfect world if we had the size and everything? I know she plays a lot of post and stuff like that, but it looks like probably a lot of her skills and talents are probably maybe better suited for elsewhere.
Yeah. I don't think this team's very big, but they can be dangerous at times, for sure.
That's for sure. And as far as Jones is concerned, she's got that versatility where she can play just about anywhere, handle the ball, shoot the ball. You can tell she's thinking about it there, but I'm going to go ahead and give it up for Emma Coates. Swing it to Robertson. She thinks about a shot, starts to drive. Round the horn it goes, left wing for McCauley. Challengers with the early 8-0 lead. And a travel called against Cascade. Their first turnover of the ball game. 5:54 to go in the quarter. Kyla Kendall will go out of the lineup. Challengers with that trademark backcourt pressure. Jaden Gillette, up the floor they go. Offensive rebound. Little baseline shot, no good. And a tie-up. And Kellen, I joke sometimes in these girls basketball games you see more tie-ups than you do fouls.
Yeah.
Don't see that in the boys' games a whole lot.
No, not really.
So taking care of the inbound for Rogue River will be Susie Smith. Ball tipped away. Little battle going on. Robertson, now Jones. Challengers on the break. McCauley with it. McCauley. Down on the post to Folan. She'll kick it back out. Coates. And the shot off to the left. No good. It remains an 8-0 ball game. And I'm thinking, Kellen, if you're a coach, you got to like how the Challengers are quickly getting back on defense. I imagine there's got to be nothing that frustrates a coach more when somebody gets a run out just because maybe the players are kind of asleep.
100%.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. 5:02 left to go in the first. We'll pause for messages and be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Back to action. Rogue River with the basketball. Shot along the baseline taken by Susie Smith. Picking up the loose ball. Timna Robertson quickly up the floor. It goes to Folan. Folan. Now a drive to the basket. Pass across the paint and a whistle and a foul called underneath the Challenger basket. And that's going to go against Lizzie Smith. That'll be her first personal foul. They're letting the players play so far.
They are.
Boy, they sure did last night, too.
Yeah, it was a crazy game.
Brutal at times.
100%.
Down in the corner, firing is Coates. The shot just a little bit short. Tipped out.
Good ball movement by the Challengers. It just...
Well, I think that's one of the things they do. Yeah. Well, now you can talk about that. As far as ball movement goes, that's one of the things that a coach will look for.
Yep.
The coaches will remind you can move it faster passing it than you can dribbling it.
Yep, for sure.
Jones out of backcourt, quickly up the floor. It goes to McCauley. McCauley feeds it to Folan, in and out. Rebound by Susie Smith, quickly picked up by Coates. Get the pass the timeline at midcourt. Lizzie Smith with the basketball, guarded by Folan. Cross-court pass for McQuain. Bounce pass, almost broken up by the Challengers. Ball knocked around, and the Challengers... What are you seeing from the Challengers defensively?
They're playing physical, and the refs are letting them play.
Well, I think you also have that, and I also like to see the active hands.
Yep. Active hand leads to turnovers from the other team.
And disruption of the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Folan thought about a shot. Swings it for Coates. Coates kicks it out. Folan, she's got that range, and she knocks it down. (10-0) ball game. Amanda Ledoux. Shot off the glass. Susie Smith. There's Coates. And then a shot off the window for Lizzie Smith. Rogue River with their first bucket of the ball game. Robertson, Coates. Right there in front of the Chieftain bench. Aaron Law into the ball game. She'll go ahead and fire from 3. That shot rims off. They're starting to see her assert herself a little bit more offensively in the last few games. And, of course, Erin, a senior, but just getting her first taste of high school basketball.
Yep.
John Val, number 23, Coach, first additional, third team foul.
Ball quickly up the floor. The Chieftains get behind the defense. Well, you can talk a little. What was it like for you the first few varsity minutes that you saw? Did you feel like you were kind of nervous getting into the ball game, or did you feel like going to the game was like, I got this. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
It gets in my hands, I'm firing.
Yeah, it definitely is. You do get nervous when you get in there for the first time. It's way faster than like the JV games and stuff.
Right.
The varsity games just move a lot faster than the JV games do.
Amanda Ledoux at the free throw line. She takes care of the first. McKenna Haley in the ball game, along with Brooke Akins. We have Aaron Law in there, along with May Ferreira and Angelica Arce. Second attempt, that rims off. Lob with the rebound. Left-handed dribble, knocked away. Getting a hand on it defensively is Lizzie Smith. Challengers with a 10-3 lead. 2:41 left to go in the ball game. In the first quarter, I should say.
Ooh, yep.
Akins.
Good shot.
Law. Well, I think so many times a lot of being able to, ability comes from believing that you can.
Yeah.
Ferreira, freshman for the Challengers. Her sister Sophie, Challengers assistant coach and one of the star players for the Challenger team. Class of 2020. Arce fires it. Shot just a little bit long. In and out. Ball's tipped around. And there's Akins there, tying it up on the alternating possession. Ball goes the Chieftains' way. 1:58 to go in the first. Also joined up here by Mason Hoffman and Dylan Westlake. A couple of guys I think we'll be seeing a lot of this evening. Offensive rebound. They can't get it to go. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Challengers.
I think we'd be seeing them just a bit.
Just for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Shot off the window, 4-2. So after the Challengers jumped out to that early 8-0 lead, Rogue River trying to fight their way back. Ferreira. Right wing it goes for Akins. Arce. Law. Going to try the shot. Got wedged there for a second between the rim and the glass.
Thought she was going to bank that one in.
It looked like it. I do believe the bank is still open.
I think so.
1:11 to go in the first quarter. Lizzie Smith with the cross-court pass to Gillette. Gillette now swing it around. Shot hard off the window. Haley there along with Lizzie Smith. And they say it was last touched by Smith. Back into the ball game is Kyla Kendall. We're inside 1 minute left to go in the first quarter of play. Akins to Haley. Quick ball movement. Arce, Law. Guard-to-guard exchange. Law knocks it down. Aaron Law with her first bucket of the ball game. Challengers lead by 7. 21 seconds left to go in the first. Screen by Ledoux. Bounce pass. Kendall shoots. Weak side rebound for Ferreira. Foul in the backcourt. And you can kind of see that one coming.
Yep.
For the Chieftains, that'll be their second team foul of the game. Foul called against Jaden Gillette. Quickly up the floor it goes. In the corner is Law. Her shot just a little off target. And that will end the first quarter of play. Well, Kellen, it was good having you and Mason and Dylan up here. And good luck at tonight's game. We'll see you out on the floor soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kellen Klecker from Cascade Christian. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. When we return, we'll have the second quarter of play here on TableRockSports.net.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Shot a little bit short by Folan, but she'll get another try. This one off the glass. Grabbing the rebound is Susie Smith. Getting some pressure there in the backcourt against Emma Coates. Coates a really good perimeter defender. The thing that she has to learn to do and work on is just kind of picking her spots a little bit more so she gets to stay on the floor longer. That'll be her second personal of the ball game. Ledoux with the basketball. Swings it for McQuain, who's back in. Susie Smith. Kendall offering a screen there a little bit earlier. And it's broken up. Steal by the Challengers. Robertson out of backcourt. We're Jones. Coates with the basketball. She's going to drive. Collision there. We need to get the license number of that truck. Foul called against Rogue River. That will go against Susie Smith, her first foul of the ball game. Coates' first free throw attempt is good. Emma has 4 in the ball game, and she extends the Challengers' lead to 8. Second attempt, that one just a little off to the left. And rebounding it is Susie Smith. And there'll be a foul called against the Challengers. And for Coates, that'll be her third personal foul of the ball game. 6th team foul for the Challengers. Making a move, Susie Smith. McCauley chases it down. Grace out of backcourt. Moves to her right, feeds for Jones. Directs traffic. Cross-court pass to Coates. Feed it down in the corner for Jordan Jones. Kick it out. McCauley starts to penetrate. Jones shoots, and Jones scores from 3. Jordan Jones leading the way for the Challengers with 6 in the ball game as the Challengers lead by 11. Steal by the Challengers. Picking it up is Folan. Jones up the floor to Coates. Then the shot by Robertson. That won't go. Folan shoots, and the shot online, but just a little short. 5:53 to go here in the first half. Challengers up by 11, and they turn the ball over there, and Gillette will inbound against the Challenger backcourt pressure. Steal by the Challengers. Jones with it. Feeds it up the floor for Robertson. Lays it up on the left hand. 2. For Timna, that'll be her first bucket of the ball game. Challengers extend the lead to 13. Quickly up the floor. And the Chieftains do a nice job of getting behind the press. And scoring is Amanda Ledoux, the 5'5" sophomore. Coates, cross-court pass. Guard-to-guard exchange. Jones. Challengers swing it around. Now Coates will shoot. Shot short, but there is McCauley. Good hustle there by Coates to get it for Jones. Folan. She'll shoot the 3. That shot, and the bank is open on Wednesday night. So Taylor Folan with the field goal. 4:37 to go, and Amelia Van Landingham making her first appearance of the ball game. Freshman. Meanwhile, pass quickly up the floor. Broken up by the Challengers. Pass quickly up the floor. Misses the layup. And it looks like making her first appearance of the night for the Challengers is Sienna Wilcox. Challengers with the steal. The swing at Wilcox will shoot from 15. Her shot off to the right, no good. Good hustle there. Robertson with an open 3, and it's good. Timna Robertson, she's got 5 in the ball game. Challenger's second leading scorer. Little quiet early on, but she seems to be picking up a head of steam here in the second. They'll dump it inside. Smith going to shoot. Shot a little bit flat, and an attempt there by number 0 for Rogue River, and we don't have a 0 on our OSAA roster. Hopefully when we get the stats from Anna Horn at halftime, we'll be able to sort that out. Shot by McCauley. Rims off. Rebound. Taken by Kyla Kendall. The Challenger leads 17 with 3:12 to go in the half. Kendall, she gets it to go. Timeout called by Cascade Christian. The score in the game, 24-9. I want to remind you, sports fans in the Rogue Valley who missed the great reporting from the Mail Tribune, check out SouthernOregonGrapevine.com. As a matter of fact, Cannon Anderson just recently honored as the Player of the Week. You'll find stories, stats, pictures, and links to our Table Rock sports streams, and you can help by reporting on your favorite team. Check out SouthernOregonGrapevine.com or their Facebook page. Today's game is brought to you in part by Schlesinger and de Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Challengers come out of the timeout. We've got McKenna Haley along with Sienna Wilcox, May Ferreira, Angelica Arce. And we also have Amelia Van Landingham in the ball game. So getting some of the young players in there this evening. Here we go. Back to action. Arce to Ferreira. Cross-court pass. Wilcox. Haley. Ball movement is quick. And Arce, I should say, her shot short, but Haley gets the pass off the tip. And the ball last touched by the Chieftains, so the Challengers will inbound underneath their own basket. Wilcox, then Ferreira tries a shot, gets her shot blocked. And wresting it away is Amanda Ledoux. Ball bounces around. We have a tie-up. Possession arrow pointing towards the Challengers' end of the court. Arce going to bring it up the floor. Ferreira. Haley. Ferreira, her shot rolls around and off. Good look there from three-point range. Chieftains out of backcourt. Shot interrupted there by the Challengers. Cascade on the break. Wilcox. Wilcox going to shoot. Her shot off the rim. And coming down with it, Amanda Ledoux. She'll get a screen from Lizzie Smith. Bring it back out around the perimeter. 1:31 left to go in the half. Ledoux, the runner, no good. Offensive rebound. And Lizzie Smith knocks it down. Wilcox, cross-court pass to Ferreira. We'll put it in the low post. Arce will shoot from downtown. The shot a little bit long. Challengers keep possession. Van Landingham will come out of the ball game, and Aaron Law will return. Wilcox out high. Arce. Law shoots. Shot just a little bit long. And coming up with the rebound for the Chieftains, Grace McQuain. Starts to penetrate, but the Challengers do a good job of sealing off the paint. Long rebound comes out. Haley has it. Loses control of it for a moment. And we'll have a double dribble call against the Challengers. Ball quickly up the floor. Ledoux being guarded by Ferreira. She'll drive to the lane. The shot in and out, no good. Ball out of bounds and last touched by the Challengers. Inbound, the shot a little bit short, coming out to Aaron Law. Law with the basketball, has it tipped away. Good defensive hustle there by the Chieftains. But it goes out of bounds, and with 8.2 to go in the half, Challengers looks like they'll have the last shot. Wilcox, she fires the shot a little bit short Ball tipped around. And then it's Susie Smith with the ball. And that will end the first half of play. We've got 16 minutes of basketball in the book. Challengers leading the ball game 24-11. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show here on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, tonight's action is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The new Winter Recreation Guide just hit your mailbox and is available online. Sign-ups are happening for events, classes, and sports leagues for all. See what's up at playmedford.com. Looking at the Challengers' upcoming schedule, they'll take a night off tomorrow, and then they'll travel over to Brookings Harbor for a Friday game. Then on Saturday, they'll gear up and head on over to North Valley. Our next broadcast of Challenger basketball will come up next Tuesday night as the Challengers play host to Lakeview. Boys team out on the floor getting ready for their ball game tonight, looking to bounce back after losing by 15 to Junction City last night in what was a very physical basketball game. Here tonight, Challengers got off to a nice, hot early start, looking sharp offensively against the Chieftains, knocking down about 3 of their first shots. Rogue River has made some runs here and there, and Coach Jeff Robertson going liberally to his bench and giving a lot of playing time to some players that maybe ordinarily don't see a whole lot of varsity minutes, but opportunity here tonight against a young team like River to give the Challengers an opportunity to get some varsity minutes in. Hoping to have some stats for you here in a few moments. The Challengers lead at halftime. The score on your John L. Scott scoreboard, 24-11. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran. If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Yeah. Yeah.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
You're listening to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. They invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. Challenger girls back out on the court, getting warmed up and ready for the second half. Leading in the ball game by 13 points. A different ball game than what they had on Saturday, which was probably one of the most electrifying Challenger girls games we had in a long time. Challengers trailed the whole game. At one point in the fourth quarter, they were down by 6, but the Challengers ramped up the defensive pressure. Jordan Jones hit a couple of late buckets, and the Challengers right at the end, taking their first lead of the game in the last minute of the game, ended up defeating Douglas by a score of 48-46. So what that does is that leaves the Challenger girls, at least on a play-in basis, leaves them very much alive in terms of the playoff picture out of the Far West League. To the surprise of no one, the Sutherland Bulldogs, they seem to be every year, the class of the league, in first place. Coming into tonight's action, the Bulldogs are 11-0 in league play. They're followed by Lakeview. Lakeview with only one loss in the Far West League. And then in a tie for third is Coquille and Brookings Harbor at 7-3. And then right behind them, tied for fifth, are Douglas and Cascade Christian at 6-4. So that will be interesting to see on Friday night when the Challenger girls go over to play against Brookings Harbor. That's always a tough place to play on the road. And this Friday will be no difference. But what a feather in their cap that would be if they are able to be successful in coming away with a road victory. Halftime report brought to you in partnership with PlayMedford.com and the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Winter Activities Guide is out now. Learn more at PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400 to find out more. Chieftains take the floor. And again, number 0, we don't know who that is. So I'm hoping we'll get a hold of a scorebook soon and then be able to pass that along to you. But also in the lineup for is Lizzie Smith, number 14. Number 10 is Grace McQuain. And number 5 is Amanda Ledoux. Number 2 is Susie Smith. Challengers with their original starting 5 out there. Bounce pass, jumper short, loose on the floor. Jones is able to run it down. Challengers quickly up the floor. And Folan's shot won't stick. Rogue River working it inside, off the window. And Smith with the bucket as the Chieftains draw within 11. Robertson. Folan in the high post. McCauley. Swinging around. Coates. Jones directing traffic. Bounce past Folan. Now Coates has it. She works it. Over is McCauley. Her shot blocked. It ends up out of bounds, but it will remain Challenger basketball. Grace will take care of the inbound. Try to work it in for Jones. It ends up off the foot, and then McCauley is there, and she knocks it down. Rogue River basketball, shot off target. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Challengers. Shot by Lizzie Smith, rims off. Challengers trying to get on the break. Ball's tipped, but Robertson's there, and she lays it up and in. Timna with 7 in the ball game. She's the leading scorer for the Challengers now as they go up by 15. Dribble up the right side. And a foul called against Coates. That'll be her 4th in the ball game. So she'll come out, and then Angelica Arce comes into the ball game. Inbound to Ledoux. Smith will shoot from long distance. McCauley with the rebound to Jones. Jones quickly up the floor. McCauley bounce pass to Robertson. Arce. Around the horn, Robertson goes. Jones shakes the defender. The runner is off to the left, no good. Here comes Susie Smith, 5'9" junior for Rogue River. Pass tipped around. Ball ends up going out of bounds. It'll be Cascade Christian ball. .5:19 left to go in the third quarter of play. Challengers with a 15-point lead, their largest of the ball game. Jones will shoot from 15. Her shot rolls off the rim, and Grace McQuain there with the rebound. Quickly up the floor they go, and Ledoux on the drive. And a foul called against the Challengers. That'll be the first foul of the ball game against Taylor Folan. Amanda Ledoux, 5'5" sophomore at the free throw line. First free throw attempt, nothing but net. 28-14, 5 minutes to go in the third. Second attempt on its way. And that one just a little bit short. There with the rebound is Folan. Bounce pass, well, a little sloppy there in the backcourt, but the Challengers recover. Law in the ball game. Swings it around the horn to McCauley. And then Law whistled for the travel. Law in the ball game for Jones. Try to feed it inside. Ledoux makes a move, and it's stripped away by Arce. Arce lets the traffic passer by. Up the floor she goes to McCauley. McCauley kicks it out. Law will shoot, and her shot is good. Aaron Law. She's got 4 in the ball game. And the Challengers' lead is 16. Going the other way, firing up the shot is McQuain. She can't get it to go. Ball comes out to McCauley. McCauley quickly up the floor for Robertson, and the Challengers score. Timna now with 9 in the ball game. Challengers with points off the break. Substitutions coming in. That was called against Folan, and to me it looked like she was established and she had position, but my vote doesn't count. I don't have the striped shirts, nor do I think I would be inclined to do so. So I'll take their word for it. And there, Grace McQuain knocks in the bank shot. 32-16. Aaron will shoot from downtown. Her shot off target. And a foul called against Cascade Christian. That'll go against Brooke Akins. She's in the ball game now. Junior guard, 5'6". And a timeout called on the floor. Chieftains want to talk things over. And while they do so, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals. Featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Back at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Challengers leading by 16 in the ball game. Foul going to be called against Angelica Arce. Smith with the jumper. Had a good look. Couldn't get it to go. Law with the basketball. Feeds it to Van Lanningham in the high post. Akins with it. Works it up top for Wilcox. Wilcox looking for Arce. Ball broken up and a foul called against the Challengers. They're going to count the basket. And that will send Lizzie Smith to the free throw line. For Smith, She's got 8 in the ball game to lead her team. Here a shot at a three-point play. That one a little bit flat. And Arce with the rebound out of backcourt. Law with the basketball, dumps it into the low post. And it'll be Rogue River ball. Arce and Van Landingham come out of the lineup. Looks like we got Robertson back in the ball game along with McCauley. Pass broken up, last touch by the challengers. So Rogue River will inbound. Back in the corner, actually they'll go ahead and inbound along the baseline. Smith has it, but getting a hand on it with the block is Wilcox. Challengers trying to push the pace. Work it back for McCauley. She'll fire from 3. It is good. They're going to call it a long 2. And she's got 6 in the ball game. Chieftains. Lizzie Smith. McQueen will shoot. Grace McQueen off the window for 2, making it a 14-point game. And a shot there, nice look there by Aikens. Law with the basketball. They'll swing it up top. And a whistle and a foul called against the Chieftains. Now, I've got that scorebook, so we'll see if we can't get an answer and a positive ID on that Chieftain player. And actually, that is Finley Perryman. Ordinarily, she wears number 1, but she's wearing number 0 tonight. Aaron Law, she bangs it home. Aaron Law with 7 in the ball game. Inside 1 minute to go. Challengers lead 37-20. Ball knocked around. And the Challengers step in front of it. Robertson, though, lost control of it as she tried to throw the ball. Ball's loose on the floor. Quickly up the floor they go. And the shot by Wilcox. She misses the layup. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Challenger basketball. Robertson wheels and deals out of the backcourt. Picked up by Ledoux. She'll move inside, kick it out for Law. She'll shoot. Shot rims off. And the rebound by McQuaid. Time running down, and that will end the third quarter of play. After 3, the Challengers extend their lead, get a little more separation. They lead 37-20. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll have more basketball coming your way here on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want.
Any one I want?
Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, we're getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Emma Coates, looks like we got the Challenger starters back out on the floor with the exception of May Ferreira. It also looks like we might have Wilcox in the game as well. The shot by Ferreira, no good. And the Chieftains take it out of backcourt. Pass from Ledoux to Smith, broken up by the Challengers, lost out of bounds. Coates kicks it out for Jones. Wilcox will shoot. Shot off to the left, and out of bounds it goes. Smith with the basketball, tries to pass it in the paint, broken up by Jordan Jones. Jones out of backcourt. She manages to gather it. Jones over in the low block. Wilcox will try the shot, in and out, gets her own rebound. That's why the coaches tell you, always follow your shot. She'll try it again. That one rims off to the left, no good. Battle for the ball, and that is won by McQuain. 37-20. 6:30 to go in the ball game. Shot in and out for the Chieftains. That was a halfway down before it came back up. Coates for Folan. Bounce pass. Wilcox will shoot, and she buries the three. Santa Wilcox with the field goal. And then a shot off the glass there by McQuain. Trying to battle for it is Ledoux. Wholesale substitutions in the ball game. Arce, Van Landingham, Haley is in there with Ferreira. Shot short, goes out of bounds. It'll be Challenger ball. Bounce pass on the inbound. Arce being hassled in the backcourt by Ledoux. Chieftains, up till now, just one team foul in the second half. Akins will take care of the rebound. Take care of the inbound, I should say. Her older sister, Lily, who graduated a couple years ago, excellent trap shooter. Have that as a club sport here at Cascade. Bounce pass, Van Landingham, Haley. And then a shot by Haley. That one hard off the glass. Quickly down the floor, Perryman feeds it. And the offensive rebound, no good. Akins with the rebound. She'll take it out of backcourt. Van Landingham tries to feed it inside for Arce. It's broken up by the Chieftains. Smith on the way to the hoop for two. Akins offers the screen to Arce, and Angelica dragging her pivot foot. And it will be Chieftain ball. Walking out of backcourt will be Smith for Rogue River. 4:23 left to go in the ball game. Challengers looking to raise their league record to 7-4. And this Challengers team And perhaps the Chieftains can draw some inspiration from the Chieftains, the Challengers, winless in league last year. Getting ready to check into the ball game is Lizzie Smith, wearing number 14 for the green and gold. Inbound. Turnover by the Challengers. Perryman will take care of the inbound for Rogue River. Drive to the hoop. Shot missed. Lizzie Smith works way around. Can't get the shot to go. And there's the rebound by Ferreira. Have a foul called in the backcourt against Rogue River. And that'll be called against Lizzie Smith. That'll be her second personal foul. 3 team fouls for the Chieftains. Robertson out of backcourt. Dishes for Law. Law traveled on the shot. And Rogue River will get it back with 3:55 left to go. The Challengers have called off the Dogs defensively and no more press. Loose on the floor, Arce and Smith fighting for it. And Lizzie Smith will be whistled for her third personal of the ball game. .334 left to go. Law from the baseline, 2. Aaron Law. She has a season high. Law has 9 in the ball game. 41-22. Wholesale substitutions for the Challengers. Ferreira will get ready to inbound. She's in there with McCauley, Wilcox, Haley, and Law. McCauley. And a foul against the Chieftains. He just got ran over. You got to be kidding me. Chieftains on the inbound. Smith will chase it down. And then after the no call, then Haley gets called. So Lizzie Smith at the free throw line. Well, the good news is this game isn't particularly close, so you just learn to let that kind of stuff go. Although it's easier said than done. But it looked like she was just completely fully set there like a brick wall, and she just flat got ran over. Second free throw attempt by Smith. Off target, but running it down is Susie Smith. Pass, a little overthrown. And it'll be Challenger basketball with 2:42 left to go. Now Amelia Van Landingham will get ready to check into the ball game. Grace McCauley will come out. Wilcox, Law, broken up by the Chieftains. Ball up the window for two. Law with the basketball. She'll fire. Shot a little bit long. Haley with the rebound. Misses the target. We got a tie up. And jump ball the call. Alternating possession. Goes in the favor of the Chieftains. Pass inside. Ball loose on the floor. Ledoux running it down. She's there at the top of the key. Looked like she was thinking her first shot for a moment and then decided to take her time. Ball tipped away off the Challengers. Chieftain basketball. Whistle on the play. And the foul will go against the Challengers' May Ferreira. That'll be her first personal foul of the ball game. First free throw attempt is good. Smith with 9 in the ball game. Another one coming her way. That one a little bit short. Van Landingham runs it down. Gives it for Ferreira. Glides out of backcourt. Quickly up the floor to Van Landingham. They'll feed Haley. Van Landingham had it for a moment. Poked away. Ferreira going to shoot from three. That one short. And there's Susie Smith out of backcourt. Kick it back out. McQueen says, man, why not? I'll try it. Ends up a little bit short. Now up the floor for Wilcox. Now up for Haley. Her shot off the window for two. So McKenna gets in the scorebook. Dump it down low inside. Shot short. Law with the rebound. Ferreira tries to get it up the floor. Wilcox now for Van Landingham. She can't get there in time. And it'll be Rogue River ball. Susie Smith with the basketball. 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. They'll dump it down inside, making a move to the hoop. Fouled on the way is Jaden Gillette, 5'6" sophomore. She'll get an opportunity at the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is good. Gillette with her first point of the night. She'll have another opportunity coming her way. Second one up and nothing but net. Taking the inbound is Ferreira. She works her way up the court. And a whistle and a foul against Rogue River. Ferreira with the basketball, tries to feed it inside. Actually, that was McKenna Haley. And that will end the ball game. The Cascade Christian Challengers raised their record to 7-4 in the Far West League and now have a record of 11-9 overall. We'll take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll get ready to give you the Conger Morris postgame show right here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Our Conger Morris postgame show coming your way on TableRockSports.net. Hometown help through difficult times at Conger Morris Funeral Directors. Recapping the action from today's game, a good solid team win for the Challengers, taking on Rogue River. Coach Robertson taking advantage of the opportunity against this young Chieftains team to make liberal use of his bench this evening. And the result of it, Aaron Law, who at least last year, which was her first year at Cascade, didn't play any basketball at all, and this year, coming off the bench for the Challengers, and thank you, David. And appreciate, that her coming out, providing some senior leadership, and then she ended up with a season high for her 9 points. She was pretty quiet in limited playing time throughout early in the year, but this evening got a chance to get extended playing time and seems to have worked on developing a good outside shot. So with the victory, the Cascade Christian Challengers raised their record to 7-4 in Far West League play. They remain in a fifth-place tie with Douglas, and that kind of puts a fair amount on the line for the Challengers as they take on a tough Brookings team at their place on Friday night. Well, that'll wrap up things here for David Alvarez. I'm Jim McCoy. We'll shut this down and get ready to bring you Challenger boys basketball action, and they'll be coming up momentarily.